Hi, good afternoon. It's about 4:30 p.m. and it's a Tuesday. I'm tired, really tired. Um, and yeah, I'm going to talk about sixth grade though again. This is series two. We are coming up towards the end of this series, and today's episode is on after school checklist and springtime moods. Again, it is in May, and we are noticing moodiness here at my household with the sixth grade son. But not only that, I was warned from my sixth grade team. And I taught sixth grade for a while. Not for a while, but I did teach it for a good portion of my career. So today's episode, again, the after school checklist, and I'm going to add in something spontaneous, springtime moods of sixth grade. Just feeling like it. I think the next episode, I'm going to talk about, again, weekly grade checks and the importance of it, and Silas is going to show you how to do a weekly checklist. I'm going to do that next. Let me talk about moods first. Sixth grade team, my sixth grade colleagues, they reminded me, I'm like, gosh, what's going on with Silas lately? Oh, he's testy. You could have probably seen that in the last episode too. I was getting a little bit on it. I don't want to do it. And then he'd roll his eyes a little bit. He's been acting like that more and more lately. Sixth graders like to challenge rules and they're moody, especially in springtime. Springtime moods are really apparent at school. Challenging rules. It's almost like they're comfortable now with middle school. More eye rolls are apparent. I just talked to one of my Somali interpreters. I was going to call every parent. I didn't care who they were, if they're tardy, if they're misbehaving. This is for 8th grade now. And my colleague and my coworker, and just a really cool guy, said, Miss Helmer, this happens across all cultures in this age, doesn't it? He's like, I have traveled all over. And this age is very hard, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. They think they're little adults. And you can see it in the 6th to 7th grade transition once they got middle school and they're comfortable with it. So if your child is acting like this, you will get through it. But set firm boundaries. And it is annoying, but it is normal. Adult personality begins to emerge, high energy. Girls' menstruation possibly could start. Food's important, growth spurts, and that's probably another reason why they're so moody. Sarcasm emerges on top of the moods. Oh, gosh. So, yes, be patient, be firm, be loving, but your teachers, we definitely feel it. The sixth grade teachers feel it in the springtime. All right, now on to the checklist. So we have talked about bedtime and sleep, physiological needs. We talked about safety needs, bedtime, hygiene. I gave you a hygiene checklist. Remember, I did this one 3 episodes ago. That's by the bathroom. Again, if you want that, please Facebook me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Whatever. I don't care. Just send me an email and I will send this to you for free, a hygiene checklist. We want nice smelling children who feel good about themselves. Nothing's worse than being that stinky, stanky middle schooler because you get teased. Okay, that is real. It happens. So we want them to have good hygiene and feel confident in themselves. But today, I want to talk about esteem, love, and belonging. So this is for being organized. You got it all together, and I'm going to give your child and you some steps to developing that independence with organization. And that's with your check-ins, your daily check-ins you should be doing with your child, and through a checklist. The name of the game in middle school is to learn how to be organized. Okay, so here we go. Checklist after school. I put visuals. Visuals are important for this age group. I put target tasks. They're very simple. But you as the adult have to commit to it also. And you reinforce this by saying, did you go through your task list or your checklist? Did you do your checklist? Yes, I did. Okay. So you start knowing them by heart. The more direct you teach this at the beginning of the year, the better off you'll be. So here's the checklist that I have. So for Silas and JC, both of my children, I have filled out my planner and thought about my learning today. So they go through again. I did a lot of episodes on this. What did I do today in math? What did I do today in ELA? And it doesn't have to be a lot. So already today, I know that Silas had learned about robotics and weather and basketball. He did a worksheet with no test reviewed. And yes, he went through today's list. He thought about his learning. I have not gotten to this part yet. I have not sat with him yet because I'm starting to get home late. My husband's getting home later. It's very busy in the springtime. Minneapolis schools has added on more minutes to their day at this time. So I really haven't been able to do this. But again, this checklist is saving me now because I've taught this to my child. And so hopefully he follows through with it before I get home. It makes my day and his day easier. This is one that we're working on, the going through the backpack and organizing my work for school. Again, that was a target behavior that I really hadn't been following through with my son. And then we go through it in the spring and we find a lot of papers, and you will too, probably in your kid's backpack, and food. No, you cannot have that. You can have some juice or milk. The next one, I have completed my school assignments. Again, this is a one-page list. Do not make it bigger than that. And simple tasks. It's going to get too overwhelming. I have completed my school assignments. Okay, in 6th grade, a lot of students still don't get a lot of homework. 6th to 7th grade, though, is the big jump. 6th grade's about learning how to get organized and manage 6 to 9 classes. But 7th grade's where the homework starts coming home. So we get in this routine. I've completed my school assignments. The next one, I'm having 8th graders right now come to school and they don't have their Chromebook charged. I need to charge my Chromebook. It's dead. That's a responsibility. And it's annoying because then I'm doing a lesson and I want them to do the classwork and then their Chromebook's dead. Okay, so make sure your stuff's charged and make sure you have the right supplies. Please, please, please make sure you have pencils and pens and folders. Oh, I'm so annoyed today. I am so annoyed today. You know how many pencils I went through and they're gone. I'm like, where's your pencil? Your parent can afford you a phone? Really? But you don't have pencils. That's annoying. So check in with your kids with pencils. I know they lose them, but they have to learn those organization skills where, oh, I have a pencil, I'm going to put it in the bag now. Take a breath and think where you're going to put those things. Again, organization. I've completed my chores at home that helps the family. Again, it's about being an individual. I did my tasks that help me, but now I'm going to help the community. And children should have 1 to 2 chores. Okay, because it helps the community. So you can create your own checklist too, but I'm telling you it should be 1 page and it should be simple. It should be placed in the same location daily. So this is my kitchen counter. I learned this from a colleague of mine, Camille, and she said, my kids and I, and she's a veteran, and she's a parent of 3 grown adult men. Okay, we had homework at the same place, around the same time if we could, but it was always at the kitchen table. So I like that rule. This one is on our kitchen counter, so when my children walk through the door, they know where it's at. And I'm grateful because I've taught this, and because I'm coming home later for work and I can't check in on them, they feel independent too. Again, my job is still to do this one. And I'll do this after this episode with Silas. But here it is. This is on my counter. Even if the parent isn't home yet from work, your child can still do this. And when you do get home, you ask, did you go through your checklist? Let's sit down now with your planner. Let's talk. Let's do that step so we can check that off together. Okay, so here's an example. Silas is going through his backpack and getting organized after school. That's the backpack piece, and he's also getting his supplies ready for the next day. This is JC. I checked in with her, and she also was able, because I was listening to her, fill out her planner. And again, she's going from 4th to 5th grade, but if I teach these strategies early, 4th and 5th grade, it's going to get easier for me as we go along in middle school. And then she taught us about Titanic, and we had to laugh because we gave her some feedback about plagiarism. That's definitely a developmental thing at that age, but we gave her some feedback on it. But we also gave her praise, of course, too. But that's that parenting, listening to your child. So again, this is my channel. Share with 5th grade families, 6th grade families, 7th grade families. And if you're thinking your 6th grader is moody, they are. They are. Again, be firm, be consistent, be loving, get a lot of hugs. Try to be patient, but correction is still needed. And this after-school checklist, the earlier you teach this, the easier your lives are going to be in middle school and high school as they get older. So, again, this is Steph's Middle School Souffle. Please subscribe or look at my Instagram, Twitter. I don't care. Share with other families. I think this is good, solid advice, and I'm trying to help you so you and your teachers are on the same page and kids can learn and be good humans. So, peace out, y'all. Bye.